Hey everybody, this is D Hunter, bringing another action figure review. Today, we're going to look at the Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified 6-inch scale, Target exclusive, Tiger Force, Recondo. Now, I pre-ordered this guy at the Target app, but he's been delayed. I keep having to approve the delay, and hope they're not going to cancel it. Well, guess what? I got to cancel on them. I was at the store today, shelves were empty, and the lady put these out right in front of me, 6 of them. So, got to pick the best paint job, even though they all looked very nice. So let's check out the packaging. As you can see at the top, ages 4+, a little warning there. Tiger Force, G.I. Joe Classified, Recondo by Hasbro. Here he's in the package, look like a couple guns, knife, hat, backpack. On the side, we have some Joe insignia. This is the 55 figure in the G.I. Joe Classified line. Once again, 55th figure. Backside, you can see the Tiger Force G.I. Joe universe. At the bottom, got a bunch of credits, and there is a barcode, in case it helps anybody. So no further ado, let's open him up. Alright, now that we have this figure out of the package, here he is with all his accessories laid out. He has a removable hat, backpack, pistol, machete, and a rifle. But before we take a look at those, let's talk about and check out the actual figure. So this is Recondo. He's a Target exclusive Joe, part of the Tiger Force. So let's take a look at him. Start with the face here. He's a sort of mustache twirling, I guess, hero. Pointed mustache. I think he's sort of an Australian hunter type guy. A little bit of a long hair going on. He's got the straps or holster. He can holster his pistol on his chest. Let's go further down. He's got the camo pants, but they have the tiger stripes, hence Tiger Force. He can holster his machete. Double jointed elbows. Double jointed knees. Overall, pretty good looking figure. He might be my favorite Joe in the Tiger Force. And just a closer look at his face and head sculpt. Now let's check out his accessories. And let's start off with his backpack. So here's his backpack. It's got some gear on it. You can see sort of this blanket or sleeping bag on top. He's got a little canteen down here. A bunch of straps and pockets, but the paint detail just not there. At least they made it a little bit different at the top here. Here he is with his backpack on. Can't really tell from the front, but if you spin him around. Now let's look at his hat. Sort of one of those Australian hats. One side folded up. It's black. It's got a little bit of brown around the rim there. Pretty nice looking. Fits the figure, that's for sure. Here's Recondo without the hat. And here he is with the hat attached. Now for his machete. Large knife. Blade looks fine. Handle, a little bit of sculpting detail on it. Here's Recondo holding the machete. And here he is, holstering that machete. Now for his pistol or sidearm. Small pistol. Very blocky looking. A little bit of sculpting detail under the barrel, on the barrel, where the trigger is. Looks decent. Here's Recondo holding that pistol. And here he is, holstering that pistol. Now for his rifle. Looks pretty good. It's got some wrap on it. It's got nice sculpting detail here. You can see the barrel's very thin. More wrap around the handle. Got the trigger. Pretty nice looking rifle. Here he is, holding that rifle. He can hold it with either one hand or with two. His left hand supporting the barrel. Now that we've taken a pretty good look at both the figure and his accessories, now let's check out his height. From bottom to the top of his head, he's standing at about 6.2 inches tall, which can translate to just under 16 centimeters. And now for his articulation. Start with his head here. Of course, it can rotate from side to side. He can look up, not very much, down, pretty good amount. He can tilt his head a little bit from side to side. He has articulation at the top of the neck, as well as the bottom of the neck. Shoulders on a ball joint, goes out more than 90 degrees. Up, down, around, all that good stuff. Butterfly joint between his shoulder and chest area. Increase the range of motion. Bicep cut below that. double jointed elbows. His wrist can rotate, and it's going to be hinged as well. His torso, he's got traditional ab crunch, forward and back. Then a ball joint his waist, rotate around, forward and back a little more. Legs, complete dozen splits, ball joints. You can see his drop down hips. They look kind of bad like this, but push them back up in there. Looks just fine. Legs go forward about that far, back not much. He's got thigh cut, double jointed knees, although his are very tight. He's got a boot cut, then his ankle, forward and back. Tilt rock. There's no rotation, that's in the boot cut. Here's Recondo, standing in front of a Joe base. He's the only one there right now. And just a closer look at him, standing in front of a military jeep. Now let's check him out, next to some other action figures, starting off with some other Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified figures. Here he is, next to the rest of the Joes from the Tiger Force wave. Bazooka, Recondo, Duke, and Outback. And here he is, next to the Python Patrol, Target exclusive Cobra figures. And here's the entire Tiger Force and Python Patrol collection. This is the recent wave of Target exclusive figures, and big thanks to Hasbro and Target for making them easy to get. I remember the nightmare from the first wave. I'm still trying to get an original Viper. I was hoping to get several of them, but just one would make me happy at this point. Now let's check him out, next to some other recently released Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified figures. Here he is, with some of the 4 most recent Joe figures. And here, next to more recent Joe releases. Then, with some of the earlier Joe releases. Here's Recondo, next to some recent Cobra releases. Here's my entire collection of Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified figures on the Joe side of things. I believe I have every single figure, every single variant, every single release. Drop me a line in the comments below if you see anything missing. And here's my entire Cobra collection. There are only 3 figures I'm aware of that I'm missing. That's going to be the original Target exclusive Viper. I was hoping to get several of them, but just one would make me happy at this point. Then the light blue Cobra Commander, and the most recently, Serpentor. I do have a pre-order for him, so I'll get him eventually. If there's anything else you see missing, drop me a line in the comments below. Now let's check him out, next to some other action figures that I think would fit in good with the Joe side of things, and the Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified line, both scale and style-wise. Here he is, next to some Hasbro Marvel Legends. We've got Black Panther, Killmonger, and then Captain America and Peggy Carter. They'd be some nice extra background Joes. Then, next to a Hasbro Fortnite Metal Mouth, camo attire, kinda got a gimmick going on, would be a decent background Joe. And now, next to a Jazzwares Fortnite Havoc, and a couple variations of Jonesy. And here he is, next to a Mattel DC Multiverse Rick Flag from Suicide Squad. About 10 of these guys did some head swaps, and I've got some military troops to work for Amanda Waller, but they all work good for some background Joes. Here's Recondo, next to a custom NECA Blaine from Predator. He's wearing a similar type hat. Now check him out, next to some action figures from different various companies, to see how he fits in both scale and style-wise, in case you don't know which lines you can mix him with. Since he's a Hasbro figure, they're typically the 6-inch scale. I'm going to start off my comparisons with some of these smaller action figure lines I collect, and work my way larger. But first, let's check him out with some of his Hasbro brothers. In front of you, here he is, next to some Hasbro Marvel Legends. Then, next to some Hasbro Fortnite Victory Royale figures. And now, next to some Jazzwares Fortnite figures. And here he is, next to some SH Figure Arts action figures. Then, here he is, next to a bottle of honey. Here's Recondo, next to some Mayfix figures. Then, next to some Mattel, DC Universe Classics, and Multiverse figures. And here he is, next to some Mezco 112 collective figures. And now, with some Jazzwares AEW wrestlers. Then, with some Mattel WWE wrestlers. And here he is, standing with some NECA figures. Then, with some DC Direct and DC Collectibles figures. And here he is, next to some McFarlane toys. Then, with some DST or Diamond Select toys. And finally, next to some Jack Specific wrestling figures. Overall, he's a pretty cool figure. The Tiger Stripe camo actually works pretty nice on him. It looks pretty basic, pretty militaristic in camo. I like his hat. His accessories are pretty cool. He can stow away pretty much everything except for his rifle. Sculpt and paint job are excellent. Accessories are great. Articulation is everything you'd expect from a Hasbro G.I. Classified figure. If I were to rate this guy, I'm going to give him a 7.5 out of 10. He's one of my favorite ones from this entire Target Force wave. Him and Bazooka. So this is D Hunter. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked the video, press like below. If you have anything you want to say with the video, add it to the comment section. If you want to see additional action figure reviews from me, press subscribe. I do appreciate when you do that. Once again, this is D Hunter. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I will talk to you guys real soon.